Hi, welcome to Gail's Journey. If you will please share this YouTube, I'm determined to share my story with other people. So if you'll subscribe to Gail's Journey, or you can email me at gailsjourney101@gmail.com. So again, I'd like to have you share this. So right now we're in my dining room, and today is a very special day because it is my son's 28th birthday. So if you've watched my previous YouTubes, you'll know that my oldest son, he is a true gift. He has Asperger's syndrome and he's dysgraphic and ADD. So I told you about how I couldn't get pregnant. I waited for 10 years to get pregnant, never got pregnant, and then we decided to adopt. So, of course, we're like the typical parents that kindergarten through third grade, we were in denial that anything was wrong with him. I knew he was different. But I think that's the first stage we go through is denial that something, they may be really different. When he was, and then we tried a private school, and that still didn't work. It's like, man, he's still struggling with his social skills. So somebody I really admire, they decided that they'd like to test him. So in 5th grade, we had him tested, and he was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism, and dysgraphia and ADD. But let me tell you, that boy has been a blessing. So that is part of the reason I couldn't get pregnant. I had to have my son so I could be an advocate for people with disabilities in any form or fashion. So today I have his picture. If you know anything about autism, they have obsessions. Well, his, and if you were to look at his Facebook, his is about fire departments. It started at a very young age. And you would not think that he had me as his mother, but I am his mother in education, but he's always been obsessed with fire department. So right here we have our little fire department corner, and my husband has always been his role model. So as you can see, this is what my husband got when he retired. He got this is off his hat, and this is off his coat, and these are the badges that he had. And so if I were to bring it to my son's room, you would notice that everything is navy blue in his closet, and everything has to do with fire department. So what I'd like to tell you is one of his dreams has always been a captain. So the last month he's been struggling and wanting to be a captain, and so finally on Tuesday they voted him in as captain in Crosby, and he is just like so excited and amazed. So here's the thing about Asperger's. They told me years ago, they said the good thing, he'll always struggle, but he's always going to be your little boy. So when, and they do have, there's high suicide rates with Asperger's. So whenever I think there's any indication of that, it's like I stop everything and I have to find him. So when they voted that night, he's put on his text message, well, W-E-L-L ... And I was like, Case, what happened? Case, what happened? Case, you need to answer me. I'm going to come looking for you. So finally, he said, looks like there's going to be 2 Captain Wards in the family. And so we were so relieved because we didn't have to struggle with those awful emotions he has about not wanting to be alive. And so he's really excited about that. The part that I want to tell you about, he's my little boy forever, is I text him that night, good night and love you. And he called me, he says, Mom, he said, I wanted to talk to you and I wanted to tell you over the phone good night and I love you. And he said, I hope you're not upset because I put that there's 2 Captain Wards. He said, because without you pushing me, Mom, I would never be what I am. He said, so I want you to know how much I love you. So for him to even call me is like a miracle pretty much. But for him to tell me that, it meant everything to me. So I wanted to share my Asperger's story. If you know of anybody that has any kind of disability, or especially autism, I'll be throwing that stuff into this YouTube channel. So thank you so much. He was born at 9:09. I have no clue as to how much that boy weighed. I don't know how long he was or any of that, because all I cared about was to get my son. So again, sometimes we don't know our purpose in life until later on, and it was 10 years later that I understood. So till this day, I still am grateful. I have to say prayers throughout the day for his birth mother, because I know this day is a very difficult day for her. So my heart goes out to her. And thank you so much. And please share this story at Gail's Journey on YouTube. Or please send me any questions you have, Gail's Journey 101@gmail.com. Thank you.